Alright guys, we're live, but car's playing up a bit. So what I'm going to do is get it home and just clean the spark plugs. Let's get out of here. Okay. It's quite hot. How we going? So if we can make it home, guys, worried about the spark plugs, we're going to talk about, so welcome to Elvis Presley Fan on Keto. We have been discussing Riley Keough today on the live streams, but it's very sunny in England, so I haven't had the time to do the live stream like I wanted to. So so someone messaged me, and I read it on the 24-hour chat that we have on our. We have a Facebook page with nearly 9,000 members called Defending Elvis, and on that we have guys, we have a chat on there, and I was just listening to the chat, reading the chat. And Michelle, obviously who is Team Elvis, was talking, whoops-a-daisy. Michelle was talking about the divorce deposition. We have gone through the deposition before, ages ago. I'll try and see if I can find it. Now Rhonda at Presley Mania is great with that kind of stuff. She's good at reading out documents. I'm not a big on documents, guys. It's not really my thing. I will do it, but Rhonda does a better job of it than me. And one of the things that Michelle was saying was that it was actually written into the divorce deposition, I think. The word deposition is the right word. That Elvis said that he actually did try to how can I say it? No, that's the wrong way of putting it. That Priscilla had tried to reconcile. So we know this is the story. Priscilla had already been unfaithful with Steve Peck, the dance instructor, months after Lisa was born. Lisa Marie was just a baby and Priscilla was unfaithful, yeah? She's admitted it on page 262 of her book. This is the point I'm trying to make, guys. About 18 months later, for whatever reasons, there's hundreds of reasons why. Some will blame Priscilla, some will blame Elvis, but the relationship after Priscilla was unfaithful with the dance instructor Steve Peck, to me, was over. So they had a fake relationship. This is my opinion. I think Elvis, up until the birth of Lisa Marie, after the engagement, not before the engagement, after the engagement, I think Elvis was faithful. Before the engagement, I think Elvis lived as a single man. Yeah? So, once Priscilla had been caught with Steve Peck, and I'd like to know, put it in the comments if you know who caught Priscilla with Steve Peck. I'd like to know. I have been told before, but remind me, refresh me, I'd like to know. I think after that, Elvis didn't want to sleep with Priscilla. People say that he wouldn't sleep with a woman that had a child. I don't believe it. I think Elvis didn't want to sleep with a woman that had been unfaithful. That's my opinion, guys. So he goes back to his old ways. He's seeing other people. Susan Henning, who had a child, who was on the 68 comeback special and on Love a Little, Live a Little, whatever it is. Elvis was seeing her and other people, allegedly, yeah? So I personally think that they lived as a bit of a separate couple. They did go to events. They did have a holiday. Someone says they even had a second honeymoon at Circle G Ranch. Is that true? I don't know. But I think really in Elvis's heart he knew, and maybe Priscilla as well, that the relationship, the marriage was over. So eventually, really, you know, who really knows what went on? Elvis, Priscilla makes her mind up that she wants to start seeing Mike Stone, the karate champion. So Priscilla makes a massive decision and decides to break up the marriage after she's been caught being unfaithful with Mike Stone. Now, there's many circumstances to why Priscilla was unfaithful. I can't give you an honest answer on Elvis's behaviour. I can't say that Elvis, who Elvis was seeing. It does seem like there's a possibility Elvis was seeing other people as well. We don't really know. I want to be fair. I don't want to whitewash Elvis and talk about him like he's like an angel, because he wasn't. He made mistakes. But my point is, guys, let me just get out of this lane. So then Priscilla does demand a divorce. I think Elvis initially wants a divorce as well. Now the big question is this. It's said that Priscilla tried to get back with Elvis while she was seeing Mike Stone. Is this true? Now, the answer was given to us in the divorce deposition. As far as I can tell, I could be wrong. I need to read it myself. It's written into the divorce deposition that Priscilla tried to get back with Elvis and Elvis said no. So anything you know, guys, please tell me. Anything you know. I'd like to know more about it. I want to find the divorce. Yes, it's true. Who is that? Sorry. I want to find the divorce deposition. I want to read it. I'm pretty sure it's in there because Rhonda read it out and Michelle found it. And a few people have messaged me and said it's in there. So what we're going to do is try and find that section. Try and find that section, guys, so we can read out. So really, we're going to have to read the divorce deposition at some point. Now, I have read it before. I've read it on our channel before as well. But it was quite a while ago. So we're going to dig that out and try and understand the first divorce settlement. The first one. Try and understand, did Priscilla tried to get back with Elvis? I think it's important. I mean, I'm pretty sure it happened, yeah? So, now I'm not going to I have to repeat this. Both were probably at fault here. I'm not going to go, oh, everything was Priscilla's fault, nothing was Elvis' fault. I don't think that's fair. I think we must be fair and look at all the facts. So, I will say this. I don't think Elvis wanted to get married. I think he was pressured into getting married. I do think Priscilla wanted to get married, but I don't think Priscilla wanted a baby. This was the shock. So Priscilla was, it does seem, very keen on marriage. But as soon as it was found out that she was pregnant, everything changed. Priscilla's outlook on life completely changed, in my opinion, guys. Honestly, seriously, guys, I think, now I could be wrong, but I don't think Priscilla expected to get pregnant. I don't. I think Priscilla thought she's going to have some fun with Elvis for a few years, and then they may eventually get pregnant. Now, Priscilla likes to tell us a fairy tale. She likes to say, oh, on the night of the marriage, I had sex for the first time, I lost my virginity to Elvis. I don't believe it, because Lisa Marie said that they'd had sex, Elvis and Priscilla had sex age 18, which was not, there's nothing unusual about that in the 1960s. I mean, sorry, in 1967, May the 1st, there's nothing unusual about an older man having sex with an 18-year-old. It's completely normal in the 1960s, so don't be shocked by it. Remember, it wasn't 2025. Times have changed. Now, I just want to say this. There's no way that Priscilla lost her virginity to Elvis on the night of the wedding. It's just a fake fairy tale that Priscilla has made up. Please don't believe most of the things that are written in the book Elvis and Me. Don't believe them. It's not true, guys. This is the mistake people make. They read the book, especially the people that don't do their research, and they believe that book like it's truth. This is why we have Priscilla fans, because the book is done in a way to make you feel sorry for Priscilla and look at her as a victim. It's completely unfair. I would say Elvis was more of a victim than Priscilla. Priscilla was the lucky one. Priscilla hit jackpot when she met Elvis. I'm going to go around the block one more time. Priscilla hit jackpot when she met Elvis. Everything was great for Priscilla when she met Elvis. She literally had the time of her life. It was magic. Moving to Gracelands when she was nearly 18, not 15. She likes us to think she was 15. She wasn't. She was nearly 18. The fairy tale for Priscilla was beautiful. Living at Graceland, loads of friends and family mixing with the Memphis Mafia's wives. They had a brilliant time. She knew that Elvis wasn't ready to settle. A lot of people don't understand this. When Priscilla moved over in 1962-3, Elvis lived as a single man. Now, I don't know what promises Elvis made to Priscilla's parents. I don't know for sure. I do feel that Elvis felt obliged. Elvis did feel obliged at some point where he felt that he had to marry Priscilla. We know this because it happened. So my point I'm trying to make is, guys, it's not black and white. It isn't black and white what happened with Priscilla and Elvis. One thing I do know is he didn't want to get married, she didn't want a baby. Those two things, all the research I've done, I'm no expert, but those two things really stand out for me. Now these are big deals, aren't they? If Elvis is not ready to get married and Priscilla is not ready to have a baby, she has her reasons. She's starting to become a very ambitious person. She has many needs. She does start to desire fame, fortune, success, modeling, business, being an entrepreneur, being in the spotlights. I do think another standout thing I say about Priscilla is that she fancied men. She liked her men. I know that sounds quite crude, guys, but I really believe that Priscilla had the hots for men, even in the 60s, even before they got married. I personally think this is something Priscilla couldn't really control. If a man gave her attention, she lapped it up. She loved it. Honestly, guys, and the reason I say that is because of her behavior. Because when men like Steve Peck, the dance instructor, a much older man, I think he might have been 39, she was in her early 20s, come on to her, she doesn't say no, does she, guys? Even though it's months after Lisa Marie is born, around March 6, 1968, she does have the affair, which means she may have been getting friendly with him, with Steve Peck, when she was pregnant. It's possible. Not definite, just an opinion for entertainment purposes. This whole show is for entertainment purposes. That's all it is. It's just opinions. It's not fact. Now what I'm trying to say, guys, is now